Welcome back, everybody. As you can see, we are still aboard the Prowler in Elder Scrolls Online. We tried to drink the captain under the table. It did not work out well for us, and we've been doing laundry for the entire voyage. But seeing as we're here, that was a Lorebook we didn't have. My gosh, we're not stealing from these guys because she says inspecting the cupboard. I'm sure you believe me, because they're our friends. And we don't do that to friends, do we, guys? Alrighty. But we do read their books. We just return them to them in pristine condition so they don't get mad at us. That's what we do. Let us head on out the door into Haven. So yes, we've been doing laundry for the voyage because we lost a bet when we tried to drink
Throw the bloody pirates over the side.
You didn't wake me for the fight.
Haven is under pirate attack.
Well.
Worse, they climbed in through our portholes and breached the hull. I'll use their blood to swab the decks. Think they'll put more holes in my hull, do they? We had just finished repairs on the last ones.
What can I do?
We can't shore up the keel with saboteurs around, but we spotted a soldier nearby. Looks like Khajiit Royal Guard and some refugees.
Okay.
We'll keep the pirates off our own backs. Head to that soldier and see if you can help the refugees.
Aye, aye, Captain. I'll go talk to the soldier. Stop the pirate attack upon Haven. Well, Haven's going to be a much nicer place to go through when we do that. Unsafe Haven. You guys are so funny. The reason we're in here is because I was kind of hoping that the captain's cabin would have stuff. I didn't want to go down there. Let's go back outside. Alright, let's go stop a pirate attack. Alrighty. Want to trade. Someone would like to trade. Arcade unending cycle pauldrons for sabatons or girdles. There you go. So it's good to keep an eye out for people needing to trade stuff. How are we going to get to shore? You want me to swim, don't you? I had better not get eaten by slaughterfish. Yeah, that is... Okay, no, the bubbles are me. Right, it's okay. When the health bar appears and the bubbles appear, then you're in trouble. So, nothing ventured, nothing gained. There's no... Can I get inside that boat? No. The game says no. No, you cannot. Fisherman's Isle discovered. Hi.
That ship. The Prowler, isn't it? I've heard tales of its captain and crew.
Well deserved.
If things weren't so dire, I'd hope to meet them.
What happened here?
I'm uncertain. Lord Garashri brought my unit to Haven as part of our final training.
Right.
But when we arrived, the city was under pirate attack. We worked with the fisherfolk to help the citizens escape.
Who attacked Haven?
The Jackdaws, a pirate band that raids throughout the long coast.
Right.
But how could one pirate ship do so much damage? They shouldn't have taken the city at all, let alone as quickly as they did.
You're right. Who is Lord Garashri?
The speaker for the Main. He brought my people into the Dominion. I'm lucky to serve in his private guard. He sought to introduce us to other lands and people of the Dominion. I do not think he meant our first journey to be this exciting.
And where is he now?
I do not presume to know. He ordered me to protect the refugees on this island,
I see.
while he rallies resistance inside the town.
Okay.
This one longs to fight by Lord Garashri's side, but I must follow orders.
And what are these people doing here?
The fisherfolk. They were away from the port during the attack. The
Understandable.
rest are refugees from Haven, mostly guards and merchants who escaped the city.
Is there anything I can do to help?
The speaker hoped to locate General Andare, but we could find no sign of her garrison. He feels the city's defense is our responsibility. But there are few of us. Please, find Lord Gareshri. Help take Haven back from the pirates.
Where can I find him?
This one. I do not know. Not exactly. I only know what I must protect. But Lord Gareshri spoke with some refugees before he left. The merchant Narel, and Corinway, who leads the fisherfolk. Perhaps they would know.
I'll find out what they know. Alright, we need to ask the refugees about Lord Gareshri. We're not stealing from these guys. They do not have enough as it is. Naril?
When I went to bed last night, I dreamed of a fully laden ship docking in the harbor. I thought it was a good omen. Couldn't have been more wrong.
Have you seen Lord Gareshri?
He was wading through the swamp with a handful of soldiers. They looked greener than the water. But good luck to the Cat Lord, I say.
Do you know where he was going?
To the other end of the marsh. I've only seen the place from the Haven docks. Never thought I'd wade through it. If you're headed after the Cat Lord, cross the marsh and make for the walls.
Okay.
I'd wager he's by the gate.
Can you tell me what happened in Haven?
One moment I was nearly asleep, and the next I heard yelling. I looked outside and saw raiders with torches, so I leapt out the window and ran. That's right. Completely nude all the way here. The fisherfolk loaned me some clothes. Good of them.
What do you know about the marsh?
Never seen it before this evening. I've sent apprentices there for alchemical supplies. Had I known it was crawling with Horvor, I would have increased their stipends.
Right.
But not by much. You have to keep them in line.
There are other ways to keep them in line than starving them, okay? And more pay sometimes leads to more loyalty. And I can't add that word.
It might regrow if you leave the roots.
Belana.
We're all tired, we're all frightened, and we're all hungry. I just want to make sure I get my fair share.
Well, why don't you look after the others and make sure they get theirs? Perhaps it'll be mutual.
Look, I just want to do what's right. Anyone who wants to grab a pole can fish, but I won't turn over our catch for free.
Fair enough. Cat, learn to fish. Might do you good. Le Calais.
It never fails to amaze me what louts will call themselves fighters. If they can't even hold a blasted guild hall in the face of some pirates and necromancers, what good are they?
Harsh
They've
words.
brought shame on the guild. You honor it. How may I help you?
Oh, Paul Steward. What's that do? It's just a decorative furnishing and I can buy it for 10 grand. Okay, Dark Anchor. And I can buy a pinion, it's a furnishing, and a guild banner. Alright, you can't help me right now. What? Why can't I buy the broken chain?
It certainly seems like we've got some...
Requires Anchors Away achievement to purchase. Well, just excuse me then while I look in my journal for achievements. And we'll type in Anchors Away. I know I can't have it, but now I want it because I can't have it. Exploration, Anchors Away. Destroy every dark anchor in Tamrain. I see. We need the Imperial Anchor Shatterer. So we've achieved these with oh, I know why. The Imperial, oh, that's gonna take freaking forever. Because with one character you have to destroy every dark anchor in Cyrodiil, and I haven't even started on that. Yeah, that's gonna take me a bit. Don't. I know. I will do PvP for achievements. I'm a sad little bunny. My companion gives me additional power to break
Elegant
the lock.
and dashing.
Okay. So I need to talk to King
We need a
Camoran
flesh
and
chunk.
Eridan in Eldenroot. But I'm pretty sure I was going to help him, but he looks very capable. I'm pretty sure, let's go to here. We're doing Unsafe Haven. Let's do that first. And if I can get rid of that pinned Golden Pursuits, I'll put the other one up. Let's see if I can do that. P, Golden Pursuits. Haha. Alright, now let's go back to our journal and see if we can... I can't pin both of them. No, alright, well that's a pain in the neck. Well, okay then. Fine. Actually, maybe I need to right click it. No. Alright. That's fine. Talk to Lord Garesh-ri. I suppose we could take on the nasty flower. What is that in the corner? An electrum scene. That looks a lot different.
Now that's pretty.
Yeah, it is pretty. You're right. Oh wait, hey, let's help some folk along the way. Like we
I'm
always do.
hopeless. I'm ruined.
Ariarian, it's not that bad.
I thought running an inn would be safer than sailing a merchant scow. And yet pirates... always pirates.
What happened?
I was short on some supplies. I planned to meet with a trader to restock. Then pirates.
Oh dear.
Everyone ran in different directions. I heard some screams out in the marsh, but I twisted my ankle.
Who was screaming?
My workers. They're like family. The kind that doesn't know their way around a marsh. Not like you. Hey, if you run across them, would you mind keeping them safe?
I'll do my best.
Especially Kazuli, my cook. As long as she's alright, I'll be alright.
I'll go look for your workers. Oh man, I hope I'm not too late for Kazuli. Let's I know, talk about lovelorn. Let's go lost treasures so we don't get too distracted. Somewhere in here is a cook and some workers. Let's start over on the shoreline. We'll see if any of them made it to the beach. Okay. Oh wait, there's one.
I thought I was dead. I'm getting out of here.
Alright. Okay, that's a worker. There's another one over there. Okay, I see. We just need to beat these mean plants up. Some made it to the beach.
Think they got...
Fuck you. I need to get out of this place.
Go find your boss, he's worried about you. Let's go get whoever that is.
I think Kazuli ran to Haven.
And that's how it's done.
If you see her, tell her we're safe.
I can do that for you. Alright. Kazuli ran to Haven. I'm wondering if there are other adventures in this swamp. People who need help. Aha. Let's make Tenloren happy by picking flowers. There, see?
Can I kill the
Tenloren
petals,
happy.
please?
Yes, you can have the petals, girl. Alrighty, now this is where we're going to switch. We're going to go over to Unsafe Haven again. Alright, so it looks like we need to go inside. Let's do it. The way people are rushing in this direction though makes me think that's okay. Let's go in anyway.
Bet there's a great tavern around here.
You met the innkeeper, girl. What are you on? We need to free the town.
Fire!
Gajas.
Fire!
Let's get these. Oh, a book. Anirtur's diary. It's been nearly 2 months since we arrived in the port of Haven. I'm still not certain we belong here. The Wood Elves initially welcomed us, or at least our trade goods, but fewer and fewer of them come into the city every week. Our import trade has declined since that, such that Lindur is talking about heading inland, perhaps to Brackenleaf or even Elden Root to drum up business. I don't like the idea of her going into the wilds alone, but she assures me the roads are safe and other traders and merchants have done the same. A ship arrived yesterday, restocking for the voyage to Kanathi's Roost. There are rumours of a larger Dominion fleet headed to the Jeer-Tei Island later this month. I hope so. That one small scout vessel brought up most of our supplies in one go. Lindur wants to restock the shop and see what happens. Maybe she'll stop talking about travelling alone into the interior. The first few ships from the fleet arrived just this morning, and Haven is bustling with activity. General Andare's troops have been pressed into service to help the city guard maintain order. I've heard rumours of smugglers trying to find their way past the customs agents around the fort, but unless they want to brave the swamp or somehow find their way under or around the walls, they're out of luck. Our resupply came in not a moment too soon. The excitement of Fleet Day has ebbed and Haven feels particularly empty again. Almost none of the Wood Elves who first came to see the Great Stone City have returned, and those few who remain aren't interested in our wares. Lindur and I have been arguing again about her proposed trip inland. I say we should stock up and wait for another Fleet Day. The ships have to return to Kanathi's Roost sometime. And she says we can't count on that. Once the treaty is signed, she says, there won't be armadas sailing to and fro, just small traders. I'm not so certain. Another windfall today. General Andare's taking her Jade Dragoons inland. The innkeeper says she's been asking around about some of the ancient Aliad sites in Grahtwood. I don't know why she's going herself, but her troops have been stockpiling rations all morning. We're nearly sold out again. Now that the soldiers are gone, the port feels even more empty and a bit bare. We've seen sails off the coast, but just ships passing by. I can tell Lindur is itching to do something, but we've made so much profit in the last month that I can't believe she thinks the trip is worth the risk. Turns out, my wife is more headstrong than I thought. She insists on investing our newfound wealth. She purchased a pair of wagons, some guar, and she's even hired a wood elf jagspur and some mercenaries as guards. It's off to Brackenleaf and Eldenroot for her. I guess I shouldn't be nervous. General Andare marched her dragoons up the same road less than a week ago. Any bandits out there should be thoroughly cowed. Linda's been gone 2 days now, and things in Haven haven't picked up. I'm hoping we see some incoming sales soon, not just for the trade, but for the activity. The city gets hot in the summer, and most everyone, guards and merchants alike, get lazy without any visitors. I found myself napping out by the well today for over an hour. At last, some commotion over at the fort. I think a ship came in early this morning. I'm going to load up the handcart with a few samples and head down to the pier. Perhaps the newcomers have money to spend. Oh dear. I know, I spent time reading a diary. Call to the Faithful by Prudinilla. Kazuli!
I can't believe it. All these soldiers, and not a decent mess kit among them.
Oh, cook, right.
If only I'd returned with some supplies.
The workers made it to safety.
Truly? This is wonderful. Please, accept a meager payment for your trouble. And if a strangler-infested marsh doesn't frighten you, perhaps we should speak of additional work.
Let's.
Our profits aren't enough to cover Haven's taxes on the inn. We have a side business to make up the difference. With the destruction caused by the pirates, I'm late making a delivery.
What sort of side business are you talking about?
There are things people want which aren't illegal. Not exactly. But which the Dominion dislikes. Look, the pirates took some goods used to produce such things. If I don't get the goods to my contact, we'll lose our business. You see?
I'll find your goods and bring them to your contact. I know, I'm getting... I need to go write my book.
Without the weight of numbers, we can't retake Haven by direct assault. The key to victory is the fort.
Lieutenant Kazagi said you needed some help?
Sharp-clawed, that one. It's why I left her in charge. This has been enlightening training cruise for my soldiers. I wanted to show them life outside of elsewhere. For them to see what it means to be a Dominion citizen. I never expected this.
Lieutenant Kazagi mentioned something about Haven's garrison.
Ah, yes. The great General Andare. I wanted to introduce my soldiers to a real Dominion hero.
Right.
Shame that she's gone. Pulled her fearsome Jade Dragoons out of town before we arrived and left the place defenseless. Seems the pirates decided to fill the void.
Why would she leave?
A question for another time. Right now, we need to deal with these pirates. Jackdaws, they call themselves. We spotted a few giving orders to the others. These Jackdaw lieutenants are the key.
What do you mean?
We must know why have the Jackdaws lingered in the Haven. What do they plan for its citizens? Take my notebook and find the Jackdaw lieutenants. Make note of anything they say which gives us a clearer understanding.
Can't I just kill them?
I can't see why not. If they're of any importance to the Jackdaw's captain, they'll have written orders. As long as we learn their plans, I don't care how you do it.
I'll see what I can learn. Then we'll take out their leadership infrastructure. That will be fun. Let's go.
Attack!
Scatter!
I got a carrot soup recipe. I think I might know that one though. I do know that one. But if we want a bank open in here, we're going to need to... Hello. Is that someone in need of help? I think it might be. Just excuse me while I become a little bit distracted. Oh no. A bottle of mangrove juice. Alright. Oh, maybe this is a heavy sack. Yes, they're the best. Let's grab that.
Someone's definitely going to miss that.
You bet, girl. A bottle of his sap. Alright, I'm pretty sure I'm doing this for the cook, who obviously cooks a little bit more than food. Let's use the Skyshard.
So beautiful.
You should try it. I know, can you imagine the NPC becomes a PC by...
Won't somebody come?
Alright, let's take some of the heat off this guy. Because I can, and it's fun. Moon sugarcane. Oh wow, okay, well we're accidentally doing what we need to.
Hey!
Alright, you know what, I'm just gonna go and kill all these guys as I can. I was probably supposed to eavesdrop on that one. Never mind.
Keep your weapons
I understand
ready.
your concern about lack of supplies for the ritual, but you're forgetting there's a local mages guild to raid for stores. Once you confirm they have the goods, send me word so we know how to proceed. So we know to proceed. Gajama Ravenhair. They're going to do a ritual of some kind. What is in there? Find Kazuli's well. Let's go find Kazuli's contact. We're at the mages guild. I remember the first time I came through here, I wasn't following the story, I was following something else. And my employer's new arrangement makes it harder to meet in public. Get me the base mixture and I'll get you the payment. I hope you haven't forgotten how to combine the ingredients in mixing mechanism. All you have to remember is to keep things orderly. Just add each ingredient carefully. The sweet, sticky moon sugar cane, the bitter mangrove juice, and the viscous hissed sap all combine to produce our product. So, cane, mangrove, hissed. Once you're finished, meet me on the beach at the location I've marked on the map inside this journal. Hope that's clear enough. If it's not, you may have to do it over and over again. Uh-oh. Well, alright. Mixing mechanism. We need the moon sugar cane first. The receptacle sits on the wooden bench waiting for the ingredients. The mechanism glows with the warm lights. The mangrove juice is next. Sweet smell fills the room as the warm glow continues with the mechanism. Then we'll add the hissed sap. The glow continues. Okay, we mix the ingredients. Now we get to meet the buyer on the beach. Search the bookshelf. That was quotes from the greats. I don't think I've got that one before. Morat's theory of lightning. Glyphs and enchantment. Anything interesting? No. Guide to fishing in Tamrain. We found that a couple of times. Are these things I can use? No, they're not. Alright, good to know. Okay, so it's a very teeny tiny Mages Guild. They all have that big oval thing in the middle though. Oh, no, wait, upstairs. Hello? I don't think I've explored in here. What do you mean now's not the time? It's the perfect time. Ah. I'm gonna get so lost. Bookshelves. Fishing. What is it with mages and fishing? It's not like there's any unique ingredients they can find. Morat's theory of lightning. Back home in Orsinium. None of... I finished delivering the shipment of ingots to Orsinium. The stories are true. No matter how many times this city gets razed or sacked or burned to the ground, our brothers and sisters rebuild it, better and tougher than before. It's been 39 years since King Amric gave us Hrothgar and Orsinium back. I've learnt that an army of orc crafters can do a stupid amount of work in that 39 years, and it's none of that ornamental Breton crap either. It's good solid work, built to hold up the next time the Bretons and Redguards decide they'd rather just kill us all and try to raze our home to the ground. Every time I'm back home, everything I do just feels right. If you haven't been, then I'll say it like this. It's not Daggerfall. Everyone knows where everyone stands in Orsinium. The Bretons in Daggerfall always think I'm on my way to a battlefield. If I hear, "Are you a soldier?" one more damn time, I'm going to show them the heavy end of my hammer. If we act like beasts, it's because half the humans in that town talk to us like we're big dumb beasts. The other half get really quiet when I'm around. I don't honestly think they fear me. They could possibly think I'm there to kill them and eat their children. They should know I'm there to do business. I'm a blacksmith and stonemason. I'm there to make some coin. Despite that, no one there is really honest about how they feel about orcs. As soon as I'm back in the heart of Hrothgar, walking between those solid stone walls, everything changes. It's honest there, not like Daggerfall. There's no fawning or bowing or scraping or Breton poetry. When you talk to someone, they say what they mean. When you look at someone and he's got a problem with you, you know it. And if you've got a problem with someone, I can punch him in the face without knowing someone's going to call the city guard on me. We settle it. You know what I mean? Do you remember the last time you were in a little orc stronghold? Do you remember the last time you talked to some chieftain with his fat ass on a throne and all his wives scurrying around him? A chief's first wife. Every time, I swear, no matter where I go, she sizes me up from her first look. She's got to figure out which orc traveller or merchant or crafter is going to be the one to bring down her husband and tear down everything she knows. She's a big slaughterfish in a little muddy pond, circling you over and over again. You don't get that in Orsinium. Ever. There's a whole school of slaughterfish baring their teeth at each other, so really you don't have to worry about some scheming chieftain's wife. Everyone who hates you shows it. You know it. And the food. Damn, the food. No one in Daggerfall knows how to butcher an animal properly. Maybe their cooks just hate doing it. The further you travel from Orsinium, the worse it gets. Humans overcook their food so it lacks that savoury flavour you get from juice and blood, and nothing crunches properly. You know how it goes. Don't get me wrong, I make a lot of money in Daggerfall, but Orsinium is a real city. It's as honest as a stone wall, it's as brutal as a hailstorm, and no matter what they burn or bash or smash, it will never ever really die. Orsinium is home. It's always good to be back. Man, I wasn't going to read that, but then I kind of glanced over it and it kind of, you know, grabbed me, and I had to. Because it's such a passionate piece from an orc about their home. I know. Just occasionally you'll stumble into this little bit of lore. Or, okay, a ton of lore, but just occasionally, and it'll just sucker you in because it's so well written or it's so heartfelt or something. And that was one very impassioned orc about their homeland. So good. I know, there's a lot I love about this game, and that's the lore is one of them. Yeah, I know, I'm starting some trouble because I can. It was shiny. Okay, it wasn't special. Oh no, maybe I got the non-shiny. Aha! It was shiny and it was special. Oh, I wonder if they're going to start doing that. The bits worth stealing, or, you know, stuff, are actually going to... Oh, hi. Are going to be, no mushrooms for you. These jackdaws. Ooh, that would have been bad if I'd been somewhere else. Oh, I could go round them. I could just murder them.
Hit them where it hurts.
Burn up!
Alrighty. There looks like there's something important over there. I'll just beat up that archer, because they're going to sprinkle us. Well, this guy here is going to mush us if he can. Yeah, you should know better than to do that. Wait, there's a Warleader? Oh, and a Ravager. Alright. Hey, do you need a sash, Tanloran?
Something on your mind?
Yeah, I picked up this pretty little thing that I think you could have if you wanted it. Alright, it's light, but it does give her an ability. Dagger. She's already got a dagger, but... No, we don't want to replace anything there. What about a sash? I know, buffs and debuffs. I'm really tempted to give her those, but she's better armored the way she is. Well, not that she's getting hurt. Okay, you know what? Let's give her this the stuff with
Need
the
something?
abilities. Yep, I think, Tan, you could do with a nice pair of pants. Yep. And a nice sash. There you go. How's that? Better? Do I need something? Of course I need something. I need Gajama's orders. I didn't read them though. I do want to see what's inside this big building. You did see me. Well, alright. You weren't seeing things and you weren't hearing things, Archer girl. The trick is to get a... Hey! Leave that Khajiit alone. You should know better than to get a swing like that. Blueprint? Do I know that one? Ooh,
Don't
no, I
all the
don't know that
lines
one.
just blur together?
That is so good. What? What lines? Wait, where am I going? Because I think I could have... Yeah, I actually need to be back inside the city. I know. I did that last time too. I followed the thing out of where I should have
Would be
been.
nice to get a drink or two.
Let's make these guys day. They look bored.
Move!
Will you stop peppering my bear with arrows? I'm fond of him. Oh, right. Well, let's just go there. Boom. Okay. Excellent. Come on, Tan. Where did you come from, you menace? Not that it matters, because now you've gone back there. taking out the mage first if I can. I know, I just feel like I'm in the mood for a bit of carnage. There's nothing wrong with a bit of carnage. Where's your sense of adventure?
Give it your all.
Give it my all. Alright, girl. Just because you asked so nicely. It's not a bookcase. Alright, well fine. I was going to say how can I resist, but really it's not a bookcase, so that was easy. I love these guys. Their eyes are painted on. Uh-oh. Maybe their eyes weren't painted on. Hi! I did not see you. My eyes are now painted on. I know, burrowing beetles have trouble being summoned on a ship, I guess. What's up here? Oh, wait, this is where we needed to go? Oh my gosh, hi, how you doing? Sorry to disturb you. I just, thought you were a bit further away. And I wasn't really looking at what I was doing. Ah ha ha. Things go better with food. Yes? Yes, they do. Pajamas orders. I don't care how, but I want that drugged Wamasu out of the hold and under Haven. It should fit through the old Imperial aquifer outside the city walls. If we can't secure our escape route before the ritual completes, we're sunk. And don't jostle it. If the wake's angry, it starts melting support columns. We don't want the city to come down until after we're gone. Wow. Okay then. You're going to sink the city using a Wamasu. Look, I'll give you points for creativity. I will. I just don't like you very much. Notes on Elven architecture. Beloth the Pilgrim and, Ravenhair's Recollections. The Reach never leaves you. Not really. Even in southern waters, its icy fingers find a way into your veins. Would Jeer-Tei have been so quick to join if he knew the Haven raid wasn't all about the gold? When will Lana piece together the larger implications of what we plan to do to that elven town? How quickly would Yngold move to slit my throat if he realized which master I truly serve? I can't remember the cove where I grew up. Named my damned raiding band after the place, but when I dream of it I don't see a cove. I just see what's north of it. I dream of a broken city and a broken king. Ice and blood. A million screaming voices shouting one word over and over again. What does it mean? Will I ever see it? Do I even want to? What did you get yourself into, girl?
Cursed with such a task.
Yeah, we didn't get out of there fast enough.
Almost dozed off there.
10, I hope that's not true. Middle of a fight. Hey, I'm not gonna let this go by. Oh, garlic. Do you know how hard that stuff is to find in the wild? Trust me, when you've got a recipe that you've got a thing for and you don't have a crafting bag and you see garlic, that stuff is good. I actually ended up having to buy it that time round. I'm not the first one through here. I am the first one to find the garlic. Utterly fascinating. I know, we've messed up the mess hall. There wasn't anything in here, I don't think. Oh, wait. Quotes from the greats. Look, even raiders have to read something on a long voyage. What's in here? The first witness. Nothing much. Sorry, Tan. We'll go find something worth stealing in a bit. What about upstairs? Do they have a chest on deck? No, but they have a guy guarding the top. We could run right through here and... Oh, let's not. That's given me just... Yes, no, bad. Hi. I know. So I am using my mushrooms a lot more than I would normally because they're one of my few signature skills. I'm just wondering how that's working for me. So into endeavors. Into okay, yeah, see, working really well. I'm just hammering those skills. We'll have our weekly endeavor done soon. Okay, now where do I need to go? Locate the aquifer entrance. Sigh. I have a feeling I know where that is. You know what though? There are crocodiles in this river. And the first time I swam here, I had this horrible feeling something was following me. And then when I got to shore and looked behind me, there was this thing in the water coming after me. That was my deer. It gave me a heart attack just then.
Better full pockets than empty.
Hey, how you doing? Lieutenant Kazagi.
Some of Haven's guard arrived to defend the fisher folk and refugees. I thought to sneak along the beaches, see what I could learn. Then I saw you.
So
what should we do?
Lord Garishri asked me to discover the pirates' plans, and here's what I found.
Really? What are the jackdaws planning?
They're bringing bodies to Haven's fort for some kind of necromantic ritual.
What? Why would pirates do such a thing? We must get to the fort and stop them. But if they hold the fort, they must have the gates locked. How could we get in?
There's an entrance through this aquifer.
Good. If you can enter the fort and open the gate, I can bring reinforcements to you. Where is Lord Garishri? I must tell him of this plan.
He's in an abandoned house near the outer walls.
Then we both must hurry.
Very well.
Keep your wits about you, friend. We'll meet inside the fort and stop these pirates from whatever dark magics they plan.
We will. And I'm going to hurry over here. Oh, the buyer on the beach. Uh-oh, that sounded like a crocodile. It's okay. There were two.
Oh, hello. Guess I should have expected to see you around.
Hey.
Not that it isn't good to see you, but, why are you here, exactly?
I have something for you.
Well, you're full of surprises. You weren't followed here, were you? No, never mind. I'm sure everything's fine. Thank you for delivering this. Good for the crew's morale.
You're welcome. Oh, it's only tears. More tomatoes. Hey, look, we're going to go through a point where I'm going to need those things. And it's always bad. Yeah. Alrighty, let's go. We've finished another one, which is good. Let's enter that aquifer. I thought it was another quest to pick up, but yes. Ooh, there was a sword next to that dude. Never mind. You know what? You don't want to be subtle as a warden, do you, really? I mean, every time your blinking bear arrives, he's going to make a fuss. A smuggler's plan. And south at Widow's Rock, look for the stone pipe with the steel bars. The aquifer wasn't built by the High Elves, but it's a leftover from an ancient Colovian city that once dominated the coastline. When you get to the opening, take a whiff. The aquifer is still in use, even though most of the High Elves don't know where their refuse is going. I'd bet moon sugar to sea salt. No one's been down there in ages. If you can find out where the sewer opens up inside Haven, you've got a surefire way inside. Explore the area thoroughly. I don't expect you'll see any guards down there, but who knows what's moved in during the years of abandonment. There are Horvers in the swamps to the north in the city. Wouldn't be surprised if some made a nest down there. Still, those candles I gave you should see them off. Trader I got them from assured me they hate the smell. You'll be safe enough. Send word on what you find. Haven's the gateway to Grahtwood and the key link in the lane. Haven, the roost, and elsewhere, the sugar needs to spread. Uh-oh. You moon sugar smuggler, you. Someone's going to be mad at you. Alright. Let me just see if there's a map. Okay, it doesn't matter which way we go. My guess is we'll get more excitement coming through this way, so let's go find that. I know, more excitement. Looks like it was a hover nest. So I only need 5 more main abilities. Ow, you little beggar. There you go. Weekly endeavor completed. 120 skills with active thingamywhat's, which means, my friends, that I don't have to do that quite so often anymore. Is there anything exciting in here? I don't think I want to go down there because I reckon... Yeah, I reckon there might be slaughterfish or something. Alrighty, well we found that. What's up here? Is that a live one? No. Barrels. Now, there was like a linkage point over here. Ooh. Is it? They're still alive. Alright, we're gonna have a hover on our heels in a minute. Let's go. We'll start this up and then hopefully... No, it was too early. Well, fine then. Oops, wrong button. A little bit of brutality. Ow, no fire. Oh, I nearly rolled into the water. That was a disaster. Did we get him? We got him. Oh, there's my friend. And it's gone immortal because I just stepped out of its range. I was going to say, is this the way? It has to be because there's someone here and I haven't killed them yet.
I fight dirty.
What? You fight dirty? Well, now you fight dead. Okay, oh no, Tan Lauren. Yeah, good Tan Lauren. Fight dirty. Yes. Those who fight fair end up dead. Don't tell that to a paladin, they'll be very disappointed in you.
Split up!
Most of your opponents will fight dirty anyway. Especially if you're PvP. Alright, let's go.
From the side!
Hehe. I know.
Yes?
Right? No, sorry Tan. I was trying to move forward, I hit the wrong button. You're okay. I know, we're going to kill all the holders because we can. They're worth a little bit of XP. I should... What am I thinking? Do I have a scroll running? I do not have a scroll running. You know what? We should probably fix that. Let's fix that. I may have a scroll I can run. Let's just see if that happens. Or not. Holy Julie, I'll just put this enfeeblement poison on so I can get it out of my backpack. Can I use that? Okay, it does help if I don't hit R instead of... I know that one as well. Alright. Oh, experience scroll. Let's get to it. There we go. Alrighty. Come on, Dan. What do we got? Some rye. Where do I need to go? I do need to go this way. Oh, but there's a backpack over there. Well, excuse me while I go visiting. Hi. I just want to talk to your backpack. I know, I was hoping there was something a bit better in there, as you do, but anyway.
Let's show them what we got.
Let's show them what we've got. I know, we don't got much, but hey, whoop, not it's all shared. Let's go. Grab that. Essence of something. Someone's ramshackled these crates already. Ow!
Move to flank!
I doing? Don't move to flank. How can I line you up for my beaters if you flank me? Alright, we want to go down here anyway. Move in a bit, beaters can get done a little easier. I know, Tan just gets into the knife work, doesn't she? She seems to enjoy it. I think she's got some very some issues to work out. She does this in her fighting. Defending the weak. Not that I'm that weak, but we won't tell her that. I'm pretty sure she can work it out for herself. Ooh, well, let's irritate that thing then. Oh, I know I should move, I just can't be bothered. Oh, I should have been bothered though. That kind of was painful. Oh, a little help? Here you go, girl. You don't need any help. If you did, you'd be healing. Beast handler. Alright. I was looking for food because I've forgotten to eat some and I kind of maybe need it. Because it's silly to run around without food if you let's just make sure we know all of these. I have, by the way, discovered how to not have to take all of the recipes out of my inventory and out of my bank, so I can check to see if I know them or not. And it's really simple. Let's just go explore up here, see if there's a chest or something lurking. There may not be. We've had another adventure through. Oh well, there's some more XP lurking.
This shouldn't take long.
You were right, Tan. It did not take long. Let's go. We can climb into the fort. I just want to have a little bit of an explore, but I think this is where we're going next. Well, I'm pretty sure that that needs to be fixed. Let's just empty these out of their bits and pieces no one wants. They'll respawn something better if we do. Anything special here? Probably not. Just a bunch of stuff I can deconstruct. Sometimes you come across with something nice, but not often. Gate mechanism. Alright, completed. Open the gate for Lord Gareshri. Let's give these guys a bit of a hand getting in. I know, right? But before we do, I'm going to call it here, guys. If you've enjoyed this episode, please hit like. If you want to see more, please hit subscribe. And I'll check you later. Take care out there.